So, hello guys, welcome by Books and Records. The question is why so many qualified people in Germany, very qualified people, are leaving Germany and moving to Italy or to the USA? The answer isn't money, it's lifestyle. It's lifestyle hack. Is it lifestyle hack? And most people never discover. So, why so many people leave Germany? We are talking here about more than 150,000 a year. This year it will break a record, I think, in Germany. More than 250,000 people will leave Germany. The half of them are Germans, and the other half have a immigration background. So Germany has great job, great salaries, great benefits. So why thousands of qualified German packing their bags and moving to Italy or America? So that's the question that I will tell you, and I will answer you in this video. One of my few videos in UK language and in US language. So, and I will tell you also the difference between Italian, German and Americans, why more and more qualified Germans are leaving Germany to Italy or the USA. We know the German work hard, American choose opportunities, Italian enjoy life. And which system actually make people really happier? So the answer may surprise you, and I try to give you in this video a short explanation, because I lived in the US from 2000 till 2000, from 2001, after the great crash of the new economy, and after 9/11, till 2005, I was in Las Vegas, San Francisco, Los Angeles. So, and it was a great time. So, and then for a couple of reasons, I have to move back to Germany and leave the United States because the company goes bankruptcy. So, and there was no opportunity for me to find there a job, because I couldn't apply for a tax visa as a consultant, because the company and one of the CEO, which was with me, really a co-founder, he did very bad shit behind the curtains, and so I have to move out every 3 to 6 months to get this migration card. And so I decided, I was short of money also. There was a fraud and so on. So investment fraud, and I have to move back in 2005 again back to Germany. So I know Germany very, very good, because I live here more than 45 years. I'm 60 years old. I live also 5 years, my childhood, 10 years. I live in Italy, and when I was a child. And then my parents, for my father with my mother, we had 3 siblings. I have 2 sisters, and we moved then to Germany in the early 70s. So I know how it works here in Germany, and I know exactly how the mentality is in Italy, because Italy is for me the most beautiful country on earth. And that's because all the celebrities, many celebrities, many wealthy people are moving to north of Italy. They buy very big houses for short money, also in the south and near the ocean. You have beaches in Italy. They like the Maldives, Bahamas. You think you are on Hawaii. So the landscape of Italy is very, very beautiful. It doesn't mean that Germany has not beautiful sites and beautiful region, but the problem is in Germany that you feel also alone, like in the US. So you have maybe more social contact. Maybe you can make in Germany more faster friends than in the US. But the salary, the state and the taxes, they took the half of your compensation. And many people in Germany, they work so hard, and after 40 years of work, they get a tiny pension, yeah, and they cannot also affordable to go with 78 years once a year in vacation. So only the old people who retired and have a very high good pension, they move, they retire, they go to Italy, they make trips. So they make trips with oceans and ocean trips with big ships, all this Queen Mary 2 and all this stuff. But most of the old people in Germany, they live alone. And this is not in Italy. So in Italy, you have more social life, and money is not number one, like in the US or in Germany. So in the US, you have the big advantage that the people, I think the people in the US, they are more superficial. You cannot make very easy friends in America. I was there. It's difficult. You make very easy friends when you are in the school, in the high school. But when you are in business there, it's not so easy to make friends or to hang up with successful people. It's not so easy because every one of them is looking to make six figures or a million or 10 million or 50 million or a billion. So they are so focused on business mindset and all this shit. So and the other stuff, who the workers, they don't have so much time because they have family, they have hard jobs. Many of them in the United States, they have to do two kinds of job. And then imagine if you are a mother with two kids, you are divorced, you live alone with two kids as a mother with three kids, you are fucked up in the US. So many people in the US, not only in LA or Los Angeles, California, or in Miami, the east side, there are so many people in the United States. They have to live in their cars, so you cannot imagine. So, and you don't have it in Germany. In Germany, there are many institutions. You get a minimum salary to survive. There are many entities from the government that give you money till $1,500, $1,300, so that you have a one-room apartment. They give you food, so it's not so hard like in the US that you land on the street. You go on the street and you have with no work. So, and you don't have to do two kind of jobs. There are some people that do two kind of job, but you don't need. So, but in Italy, it's totally different. The salary, unfortunately, they are very low. So much lower than in Germany and much lower than in the United States. So the salary in the United States, also for qualified people, are double. So a senior sales manager, or let me tell you, a junior sales manager who is in 5-10 years business experience, and he is maybe not 30 years old, he is 30 or 35 or in the end of 20, have maybe a degree. He gets here easily in Germany 40, 50, 60,000 a year. And in the United States, you get easily, if you have work experience with 30 years in social media, sales, key account, you are qualified. You don't, not only with a bachelor, but you get a minimum of 80K a year. So in Italy, you get 20,000 less than in Germany. So there are nearly double the salary than in the United States. The problem is in the United States is also work, and you have not the social life. The people do everything with car. Others, only if you are maybe living in small cities like San Francisco, or you are in New York and live in Manhattan, you can do many things with food or with your bike. But the social life in Italy is much easier, and you can afford beautiful homes, beautiful houses, which people in Germany or in the US could even not dream about. So I give you an example. A very normal apartment a two bedroom apartment in Germany, 70 square foot, you have to pay minimum for rent 1,000 euro, 1,500. So in Italy you get it for the half, and in the south you pay only a third. So it could be an apartment with 2-3 bedrooms in Germany cost you in the south of Italy only a third of the amount. So if it cost you 1,200, 1,500 in Germany, you will spend 300 to 500 in the south, and you get for 700 euro a month, which is nearly $700, you get a beautiful apartment, maybe also near the sea. So, and if you want to buy a houses also, you can buy very nice houses near the sea for an amount which you don't get even an apartment in Germany or in the US. So that because many young people also now with social media, TikTok, Instagram and YouTube videos, many people don't like to be like we call it here in German language, Hamsterrad, in the hamster wheel. So 9 to 5, also working, stand up, and so you come back home at 7 o'clock. Then maybe you have to eat something, go to the gym, and then it's also 10 o'clock in the evening, 11 o'clock you have to go to bed because you have to stand up early in the next morning. So, and this life is in Italy a little different. Maybe it's also a little stressful in the big cities like Milan, but there you need money. Milan is also nearly not so expensive like San Francisco and Los Angeles, but expensive like big cities in Germany or Munich, or less than London. But you pay less taxes. If you have some qualify in the IT area, you are a qualified person, you pay less taxes. So they have a relocation program, not only for wealthy people, but also for Italian and qualified young people, because Europe and especially Germany and especially Italy, they are losing young qualified people. So, and that's here also one of my footprint that I here have noticed is after living between Germany and Italy and the United States, I discovered something surprising. Success means something completely different in each country. So success is a totally different, have a totally different meaning in Italy than in Germany or in the US. So you are very successful people in Italy if I give you an example, you have a nice house, you have a car, you have a family, and you have a good salary. So that's success. In Germany, it's not success. In Germany, it's successful if you have an expensive car, a nice house, and maybe a couple thousand money, 100,000 money on your account. And in the US, you are a successful people if you really have maybe a couple 100,000 of your account, a nice car, a very high paid salary, high paid job, and you can travel. And so the borderline is the scale of the opportunities are of course bigger than in the US, than in Italy or in Germany. But the problem is you have two opposites. In Germany, it's very hard to raise capital. If you want to live as a freelancer or open a startup or open a company, it's very, very hard. Also in Italy, it's not easy. But in Italy, you can move and you have different opportunities to save taxes, and maybe also as a full-time freelancer or as an owner of a company, maybe you can have some advantage. In Germany, it's very, very hard. So in Germany, with short capital, it's very hard to open a company or to raise money or to collect money. And or to build a corporation, and not imagine if you're running a business and you make good money to go public. This is in Germany nearly like a lottery. Yeah. So go public, which is maybe in the US to go on the stock. That's a dream to make 100 million or a billion company. So in Germany, if you talk to investor after a couple million that you want to go public, they are showing you they think you are crazy. So they are very conservative. They have not the big views like in the US. Only a few investors and business angels. I also was seeking for more than 10 years here in Germany, and I'm so fucked up with the country and their mentality. So where is better to live? I think better to live if you are a creative person, you are good qualified, or you have a good pension. The best country to live and to move is Germany. So is Italy. Sorry. So if you have children and you need a salary and you don't want to be in this hustle culture in the United States, so maybe is Germany the right place because you have kindergarten, you have this, you have more social incentives than in Italy, and maybe you can also have a decent life. And some Saturday, Sunday, you don't need to work. Yeah. And also in Germany, 6 o'clock is 6 o'clock. You have not to do overtime. Yeah. So it's only maybe in some office, but you can, when it's 6 o'clock, you go at 6 o'clock, your work is finished. 5 o'clock, your work is finished. So in Italy, it's a bit different. Sometimes you are lucky. You can go at 5 o'clock. Sometimes your boss said, no, can you stay half an hour or an hour longer? And sometimes they don't pay you. So it's depend in which kind of section of area of business, of industries you are. So if you are in the gastronomy, in the restaurant, it's a total different issue. If you have a job in office, or if you have a job in a government, or if you are a police officer, or if you are I don't know, a creative person in a startup. So it's different. It's totally different. So, but I think that's because many people choose Italy or Spain or Cyprus, but that's because many German don't like this very strong hustle culture also in Germany, the taxes, and of course, if you are in money trouble, this is very hard in Germany. They send you a couple letter, you get reminder from incasso, you get reminder from lawyers, you have to pay this, you have to pay this, and the amount get bigger and bigger and bigger. So they make a lot of pressure in Germany to pay your bills. In Italy is a little easier. Also from Milano, Monday, most of the shops are closed. Most of only maybe the grocery stores, they are open, but many shops on Monday, they are closed. The people open then, some people open at 12 o'clock, some people open at 3 o'clock, and then it's then open till 8, 10, sometime, or till midnight, like in the US. Here in Germany, no. In Germany, it could be possible. At 7 o'clock, everything is closed, so only grocery store. But if you want to go and buy some clothes or in some boutique, they close at 7 or 8 o'clock. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Only I think one times in a week. We call it here in Germany Lange Donnerstag, also the long Tuesday and Thursday. Sorry, and on Thursday there are some shops, boutique, and warehouses. They are open till 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. But the most, or even if you are on Kudam, on the most expensive, where all the Gucci's, the Versace, all the fashion brands they are all closed at 6:30 p.m. or 7 p.m. They are all closed. So you cannot do any shopping more after 7 p.m. There's only one big store where you can do it. It's very expensive, and also they close at 8 o'clock. It's called KaDeWe. So, and also on Saturday, most of the shop on Saturday, can you imagine? On Saturday, most of the shop in Germany, also in Berlin, a big city like Berlin, they close at 6, 7 o'clock. So it's ridiculous. So, and then you have not the sea, you have not the sun, you have only 4 or 5 months, maybe summer and sun. The rest of the 8 months are more winter time, or it's dark, it's not, you have not good weather, it's raining, and autumn, it's you have all the 4 reasons, but the summer reason is very short in Germany. So that's the problem. So in Italy, you have half of a year summer. And in some region, you have in Italy, like in Spain, all the year summer weather. In July, August is very, very hot. Okay. It's not like in Dubai, but it's hot like in California or like in Miami. So, and that's because many qualified people in Germany leave Germany, and many qualified people also in the US, they cannot afford the home, the houses, the rent. You know, as an American, it's ridiculous how expensive are rent or buying a home in America. You can buy a castle for this price in Italy with stones. You can buy a 400 years castle. They take for shit homes in California. They want 200, 300, 400K for shit homes, and not in an expensive area. For 300, 200K, you can buy luxury houses in Italy. And for 50,000 and 100K, everybody can buy good apartments and good houses in Italy. So you can buy nothing for 50K or 100K in Germany. It's ridiculous. You get nothing. And in the US, you get not a one bedroom apartment. So, and that's because the people want to enjoy more life and say, I don't want to work, money, and then I have to pay taxes and bills and taxes and bills. And then maybe once a year I have, I can make vacation. So that's too stressful. Many people also, when they go to pension, many wealthy American also, or American which a good pension, they can have a better life in Italy. So, and also I will move back to Italy as soon as possible as I can in Umbria. So if you need information, Relocation Italy, you can contact me. In the link below, there are all my ebooks, which I publish on Amazon: Relocation North Italy, Relocation South Italy, Sicily, Sardinia. So the best location, which location is good for you. And I do also consulting to move and relocate to Italy, that you don't make mistakes. I'm connected all over Italy with accountants, that you save taxes, how to buy a house. I know a couple of lawyers, so I can check the houses, so the many that you don't get trapped or pay overprices or so on. So you have to be also carefully when you buy an apartment or a house in Italy, and you have to have your list, and I can assist you there. So in the link below, you find all my ebooks that cost 10 euros, and you have all the information that you need, which location, hospitality, where is the next medical support? Is it good a place for children? Crime, near to the sea, cost per square foot, education, schools, university, food. The most important thing, when you stand up in Italy in the morning and you drink your cappuccino with this pasta, with pistachio and cioccolata, and when you taste it, it's like an orgasmus. It's the whole journey it's like a jackpot. When you stand up in Italy and you do your breakfast, it's a total different story than you do your breakfast in Germany or in the US. So I know all the 3 countries, not because I'm Italian. Of course, in Italy there are many people that are struggling, but believe me, if you make your homework, you will have a fantastic life in Italy. And the crime is very low in some city, not higher than in Germany and not higher than in the US. And the people are very friendly. You make fast connection, friendship, pizzeria, cappuccino, and the bar. The people are talking. Who are you? What are you doing? Ah, you're moving new here in Germany. Nobody. My house is here. Or I know I'm also have contact with 3 neighbors. The rest, nobody calls me. Nobody say, hey, Carlo, what are you doing? Do you like that we go for breakfast or drinking something? Or, no, nobody of my neighbors. And there are also young neighbors. So only I have a little close with 3 of them. The rest, forget it. And I'm living here in this house 10 years. 10 years. Can you imagine? So, and also my friends, they get very few. The beginning, you have a lot of friends, you know, when you give. And then you have to select who is the toxic person and who is not a toxic person. So Germany is also, the Germans are also very stingy with money. They are not so friendly like the Italians. And I don't know if the US people are also stingy with people. Tell me in the link below in my field commentary field, post something, tell me, like this video, give me your comment, tell me how are the people with money in the US? Are they gently? How are the wealthy people, the rich people, or people that are help people each other in Germany, in the US or in Germany? I think not, because when it's regarding money they are very stingy. So, and there are many coaches that say don't hang up with broke people. I think it's depends if the people are broke and are good guys. That's nothing wrong to help them. So if you don't take drugs and other stuff. So write me on the field below, on the comment below, and tell me what you think, how the US is moving now under your dictator regime Trump, who is doing America a lot of bad things. So, and I think also the United States is not a country to move in, only if you have a good qualification and wants to save taxes and are an American lover. So most of the people move to Europe, and because Europe is safe, and Italy is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. The people are very gently, and we also always have some compassion with what's happened now in Gaza and on the Middle East. So, and the Italy are very friendly. So, and the food and all the stuff and the sea and everything what you get in Italy, everything what you pay, and it's cheap for living. So money is not everything. So it's a better life. It's time goes slower, even if in the cities. People don't care everything about money, every shit, and they are very open-minded, and they help you if you need help. Here in Germany, you have to ask 2 times and sometimes help you. And so I have also give a fuck of my friends, because if you ask him then for money or you need something, you can forget it. It's shameful, like money fucking stingy people are here in Germany, and they're only the people who has an open heart here in Germany. They have immigration background, but the most Germany they are not easy with money. So tell me in the comment below, and I would like if you share this video, if you follow my channel. Sometimes I speak German, sometimes I speak in Italian, because I don't want to open 2-3 channel. So I apologize for this, but you have also YouTube translation. So, and my next videos, if my next videos are in German language, so you can switch on your YouTube account, and you have done the text below in English language. So, and then you understand also my next videos. I would love if you follow me, and I love the United States. I miss the United States. I have a sister in the United States. Sometimes I want to go back one day when Trump is over. So, and but I need Italy. I need life. I need food. I need the sun. I need the sea. And if you know how to move, Italy is a fantastic country. You don't need Maldives. You don't need Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Australia, Also, okay, Spain, but you don't need, because Italy offers so much, and you can buy or rent so cheap a house that it's not take the half of your pension or the half of your rent, like in the US or in Germany. So have a great day. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye. Ciao, arrivederci amici. Ci sentiamo la prossima volta. Und an alle, bis zum nächsten Video. See you in the next video. Ciao. Bye. Have a great day.